R.I.P. Steph.
How? How did this happen?
How you gonna see the Super Bowl now?
Bro, you almost made me spill my drink, bro. What?
Hey, Steph.
Yo, what? Hey, what's up, y'all? It's episode 11 of the Blessed League podcast. We got some different people in here today. Owner of the Seahawks, Blake, is here. Owner of the Marshalls, CarolinaxElite, is here. And NFC Shockwave, owner of the Jags, is here. What's up, y'all?
What's up, man?
What's up, boss?
Thanks for having us.
What up, dude?
Alright, shit, let's get right into it. Before we get into this Madden shit, have you guys been watching the XFL?
I watched one game.
Which one? And did you like it?
I don't. To be honest, I don't even know what teams it was. A red team and a white team, though. And I mean,
That's funny. Yeah, bro.
it was. I mean, it was all right. It's football. I mean, any football is better than no football.
I personally like it a lot. You get to see the Madden scrubs or like the Madden cheesers. You get to see them in real life starting in the game. Like, I don't know, like I remember, like, I can't think of any right now. Like, there's the linebacker Ben Heaney. Like, he snaps. Like, he was snapping even in the AAF. I think he's snapping right now I think he's on DC. I forget which team he's on. But shit, it's cool to see these guys actually
Hey,
starting.
low key though, Ben Heaney actually got ticked for the Raiders for a while.
Yeah, exactly. Like, he's like barely NFL caliber, so he's gonna snap in a league like this. So that's why I like it. You get to see these guys instead of, being on the bench and shit and having like barely any opportunity in the NFL. You get to see
Cardell
them starting.
Jones out there snapping.
That shit's lit.
Yeah.
So
I feel like
it.
Cardell Jones could be good in the NFL if he played with a coach that actually worked with him.
Exactly. Like, the coach he has now is like perfect for him, I find.
I mean, but he wasn't gonna get the opportunity with Phillip there. I mean, when he was with
He was on the Bills.
he was with the Chargers.
His
Yeah, no,
Chargers.
He was on the Chargers.
He was drafted by the Bills. But
Yeah,
he was
but-
on the Chargers.
Word. No, yeah. Of course he's not playing if Phillip is there. But yeah, that's the NFL. That's the thing, there's only one pro football league, so there has to be more for players like this, or else they just get no chance.
But my thing is, teams like, I mean, it's a lot of teams that will start terrible quarterbacks when it's quarterbacks like Cardell that they could be trying to develop. Like, Miami let Fitzpatrick play this year. He should not be starting on nobody's team for any reason.
Wow, that man's a legend.
What I'm saying is,
Fitz magic.
No, he's not the answer. Like, he's not the long term, so why let him play? Like, you wasting time.
That's exactly it. It's just, it's mad politics and everything.
I feel like the reason why they let Fitzpatrick play is because Rosen just fails to have a locker room come around him.
Yeah.
And I feel like with Fitzmagic playing, the rest of the team just develops more.
That's true. You do get to develop the rest of your team more than you would have with Josh Rosen. That is one of the points.
I mean, that's true because, the receivers get frustrated with a rookie quarterback and they ain't getting the ball the way they want.
Yeah, Rosen's trash. I mean, he's pretty bad so
Very
far.
bad.
I mean, we'll see this season. I feel like he can get there. I mean, he reminds me a lot of, like, looking at him reminds me a lot of Aaron Rodgers when he first came out.
Aaron Rodgers got to learn his first few years. This guy's just getting thrown into the fire and getting roasted.
Back to the XFL.
Oh yeah, send Josh Rosen to the XFL.
He'd go off.
Yeah, he would. That's funny. He actually would. Huh. All right. Well, shit. Enough about that real life shit. How's you guys' weeks been? Last episode was like week 7, week 8. I forget. How's your week been, Blake? What you been up to at the Seattle Seahawks organization?
Still taking L's, my nigga.
Damn, boy,
Still
struggling.
Bro, I lost $1 million for the first time.
Damn, bro, it's been a tough season. You're saying?
Yeah, dog. I tell you, I've had 42 players all season. We always tired.
Dude's playing both ways.
I know. I just cut Cody Barton, opened up a couple mil so I can sign 2 more linemen, so my linemen won't be tired. All of them.
No choice, dog. Gotta make the moves.
I know.
Is that cap?
I'm waiting for that relocation after the season, and then all that money come off the books, and we good.
I see you. What about you? NFC Shockwave. How's the last 3 weeks been?
It's been pretty good. I love that trade for Odell. So our offense has been pretty good since that trade. Still got a long ways to go though.
So the trade worked out for you. Odell's going off. How do you call him? Pierce? The guy
Peppers.
you renamed. Oh, Peppers. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going
He's
off.
he's a little bit more low key right now, but yeah, mostly Odell. So far, so good.
CarolinaxElite. What do you want me to call you, by the way?
You can just call me Carolina.
Carolina. All right. How's your last 3 weeks been?
They've been straight. I had a rocky start because when y'all season started, I had just deployed. So I played I work graveyard. So I was playing as soon as right when I get off work, I'm sleepy. I hadn't adjusted to the time here, the jet lag, and all that shit. But we fighting back. We only a game behind now.
Yeah,
and
you guys'
49ers,
division is getting hella close.
And the 49ers, we didn't even get. I swear he never plays me.
It's true. You guys never play.
We always have good games when we do play.
Word.
But I got him one more time. So if I beat him, then I can probably win the division as long as I don't lose no more. I feel like I play a pretty straight up game style, but I feel like I need to start blitzing a lot more because that's what most people do. And I don't like playing like that. Like that's not the way I naturally play, but you kind of have to if you want to develop your players the right way.
If you ain't sending 7, you ain't trying.
Yeah,
Relax. That's nothing but facts.
You know what I'm
That's
saying? And
mad.
then everybody in this league, most of the league run the ball a whole lot.
That's true.
And
Also, that takes you out of
I
the
kind of
game.
set my team up to stop the pass, which kind of hurt me too. But we working on that. We working on developing some run stoppers.
Yeah, you got to. You got to. All right. Well, shit. Let me hit the transitionals.
Oh no! What about your week, sir?
Oh, shit. I always forget myself. Yo, shit. How's my fucking week been? Shit. I think I got like 3 dubs. It's been a winning week. Forget who I played. I got a good win against Honey Badger. Smacked him up, claimed my division back. Hold up.
Oh,
Yeah, I helped you out with that too.
Who else did I beat? I beat somebody else. Oh yeah, I played Retro. Oh, and I beat the 49ers. Put the hands on him yesterday. We were just talking about it too. Yeah, that's been my week, man. Pretty low key. The Blues established themselves that we're gonna do something this season. Don't know what, but we're gonna do something. Alright. Let me transition now. Got a couple new users arriving. We got Broncos, Lil Philly. We'll see what he does. That's NFC. Oh, that's your boy. You're here. What's good with your boy, man? Is he gonna be playing with us or what?
man, I hope so. You'll see. If he does, he's very good.
Yo, spam him in the DMs. We like that competition in the league.
It's showtime.
I was gonna say, especially we need some in the AFC.
NFC wanted me to put him in the NFC. I'm like, yo, relax, bro. Like,
Or
If you lose 2 games in the NFC, you barely making the playoffs. Like, it don't make sense.
But the AFC is becoming like that, low key. You guys will see later.
Oh yeah.
The next new user we got new Bears, which is not really a new guy. FML Cole, an old user, an OG. He has a shitty record now, so he probably won't be doing much the first season.
He's somebody to watch out for.
Basically, yeah. We got Saints, New Saints. Mikey. He played today against another new user. We don't know what's
Took the
happening
L.
with him. He took a L, but it was a great game. It was actually super interesting. This guy lost because he made a mistake. He didn't chew the clock. He kept throwing when he could have just ended it. He threw a pick and it cost him the game. So, hopefully he stays.
R.I.P. to the mass exodus of bums this week.
Alright, hold up. Can we have some for at least a round of applause? Y'all niggas were garbage. Go still get L's. And now you're out the league, so
it's crazy. It was like the whole list of the bottom 5 users from last week, except Millen. So shout out to Millen.
Shout out to Millen and what's his name? Lewis. Lewis is also
Luis. Yeah.
Luis. Okay. Yeah. So that was funny, man. As soon as you put out the list, them niggas said, "Nah, hell nah, fuck that shit." And they did. Oh man, but shit. On to the game performances from this past week. Had a interesting game that happened. The Oilers, Emmy, versus the Pats, Kaiser. Kaiser upset him. I forget the score, but yeah, the Oilers, which to me, I had him in the top 5. Didn't expect him to lose.
Yeah, he lost this week too.
Yeah, to Puff. Yeah.
Puffy.
Yeah. I forget. He told me how the game ended. I think it ended on like either a last second field goal or a last second TD by Sonny Michel. Something happened.
Field goal.
I mean, the pass is actually, he's like he don't talk much, so he's real low key, but he actually pretty nice.
Yeah, he's right now he's number 2, but actually number 3 seed because Snowhawks.
He just lost though. He just lost to Snowhawks today.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why he's gonna be number 3 seed maybe, or maybe wild card.
And Sonny Michel out for the year, so that's gonna hurt.
Oh,
yo, that's his team. Hold up.
Yeah. Snowhawks put him out for the year.
Damn, that definitely hurts his team because Michel was a big part of that offense. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Another game. Hold up. Bengals versus the Beats. A battle of 2 top 5 worst users. And you would think the number 1 worst user would lose. You would think that, right?
How convenient is that?
But no. This dude, Millen, found a way to give Luis a win. So shout out to Luis for winning that game.
He lost to Bengals?
For sure.
Yeah, dog.
He lost to Luis.
That's crazy.
17-2. And
but what's crazy, Millen plays me super hard. Like, I feel like he pulls out every piece of YouTube he ever watched and he plays me. But then he plays somebody like him and lose, I don't get it.
Who? Bruh, it's the same thing for Luis. Luis almost beats me, bro. Like, sometimes I'm like, no bullshit. Like, legit, like, I almost I won a game against him because he missed the game-winning field goal. Like, this nigga almost beats me sometimes. But he can't beat anyone else.
Right.
It's a fraud.
I guess you had them teams that they get up for certain teams, but not for others.
That's
Millen
weird.
definitely tries to beat me.
They should get up for everyone and have a good record. That shit.
That would be lit.
Millen got abilities all over the place too.
Yeah.
Shit. So that's Bengals versus the Beats. Last game I wanted to look back at. This is kind of crazy. The boy Bowen.
Oh my god!
He lost to Finns, which was another new user. So, to put it in perspective, this guy Bowen, he came into the league like last year, hasn't lost at all. Won the Super Bowl, smacking up everyone. Another dude comes in the league, takes the worst roster, and then beats him. Fellas, your thoughts?
But I mean, they play.
That's some really cold water.
Very similar. So I mean, when you got people running the stuff he run on him, then it's kind of hard to beat it because they know what you're gonna do because he does it.
Yep. Basically, he's got to be like same skill level playing wise.
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna run, you're gonna run edge thing and then 1-4-6 the entire game. That shit's hard to beat.
That's a fact. That is a fact. So,
especially when the dude actually got user. You know what I'm saying? User skill.
Yeah, exactly. Like Dolphins, I think he's just really good, and he has like the one piece that he needs on the Fins, the running back, Brian Norman. Yeah. And I told people that's all you need in this Madden. All you need is a fast running back.
We're gonna get into Brian Norman later.
His scandals.
Yeah, I want to talk about him.
We're gonna get into Brian Norman later.
Oh man, no, I was selling Brian Norman. People weren't paying, so I had to,
No, I asked you about him when I was trading Kyler and my.
If you asked for him too early, then it was a systematic no. It was just I wasn't even taking offers. I was like, nah, bro.
You traded him like right after the draft. Like I asked you before the draft, and you traded him. I was so sick.
Damn, financials switched up on me, bro. Like I had to make a move. That's it for the games. We're looking back at. Got a couple stats here. A couple stats that I was looking at, find a little bit interesting. I got Bison's rushing yards per game. This guy is like, I think almost 100 yards above the next best team.
Bro, I was looking at that actually. Ron John obviously has the record. It's like 3 Gs.
Hell yeah.
And Saquon has like 1,900 yards in week 11.
Shit, it is week 11. So, I don't know why in my head we're at like week 15 and shit, and like it's about to be over,
bro. So my question is, he got like 7 games to get like basically like 1,100 yards,
bro.
I mean, at this rate, he could probably.
I know what you're gonna ask.
What are you saying he's trying to shoot for?
Do you think that Saquon and Puffy is gonna break the Ron John record?
Bro, this nigga is about to get 3,000 yards by like week 15, bro. That's my take. By week 15, he has this shit.
Well, he's got a pretty solid schedule at the back end of it.
Bro, he just played Emmy and smacked him for like 250, 4 TDs or something. No, maybe not 4 TDs, but there's like a shitload.
No, he only won by 6 points. It was 20-14.
Yeah, 20-14, 195, bro. That's the same thing, bro.
I know, but if he hit 195 for the rest of the season, he won't catch him.
What?
No, he will.
Yeah,
He'll break
math?
by a lot.
Oh,
so he'd have to have over 200. He'd have to have over 200 for the rest of the game, or 62 is 12.
Well, God,
if he 6 games at 200 a pop, that's 1,200.
Yeah, but he averaging 190 is what I'm saying.
I'll recant my statement. He won't get it by week 15, but he is gonna break it. Puff ain't throwing.
You think so?
Bro, Puff threw the ball 7 times against Emmy.
And he throw it to Corey Davis every time he does those.
Exactly. He throws it, and that's how I'm going to beat him, bro, in the playoffs, bro. I'm going to watch the run and cover Corey Davis. That's it. Mike Evans can beat me. I can live with that, bro.
He don't throw it to Mike Evans. Yeah.
Who? He threw it once against me, bro. That shit hurt. But I can live with that. Like, let Mike Evans beat me.
Well, he got Shockwave next week, and he got J Money, and he got Honey Badgers, Snowhawks.
That's true. We did look at his schedule last time. We got the tough schedule. We'll see, man. We'll see what he does. Next stat. Gotta give the boys some love, because we always roasting him, bro.
Relax.
The boy Millen, the Brooklyn Beats. #1 pass defense.
Ooh. #1 pass defense. That's lit.
Yeah, you can't throw on Matt Millen, dog. No, sir.
Either that or he's just giving up a whole bunch of rushing yards.
Don't say that. Yeah. Don't say that, bro.
I guess.
He only 2 games under.
Now, his defense is tough. He got some pretty good DBs.
I think, exactly. His DBs are beasts. He got, like, the 6'4" DBs with the speeds and everything, bro.
Yeah.
And his linebacker, Ibukum, or whatever his name is.
Yeah, he got pass rushers. He has another one too, I think, Kyle George.
Vicious.
Yeah.
Finesse move for days. Yeah. And he got the baby Aaron Donald too. I actually wanted to look at his roster a little bit later, but maybe we will. Maybe we won't. The last stat I wanted to look at before we move on to the playoff races, the Panthers pass rush. All right, a little bit of respect.
You mean the Panthers blitz?
No, that's the fucking edge, whatever it's called, the fucking pinch dog. But yeah,
he runs pinch dog every play.
Every play, bro. And my boy is getting a lot of sacks, so respect to him, you know.
Yeah.
That's it for the stats. Let's move on to the playoffs. AFC. Not much has happened. Actually, yeah. This has been there's been more movement than the NFC in the past 3 weeks. Emmy is taking 2 L's. Boy's falling off the charts. Broncos. We don't know what the fuck happened to Elian Gonzalez. My boy's gone. So Broncos are falling. So maybe Lil Philly is gonna, he's gonna do something. And then Snowhawks took over the Pats position. He beat him, I think, yesterday. So now he's gonna be number 2 seed over them. And then the NFC, it's basically a fight for the number 1 spot between J Money, Bowen, and who's the other one? Boz. And then so we'll be watching that. See, they're basically fighting for number 1. The NFC West is getting hella tight. If only Blake wasn't bullshitting, he'd be in the race too. You kind of are, bro. If you win out.
Yeah.
And then the wild card in the NFC, BTG and Teddy, they actually might be kind of safe because I don't see the other people really catching up to them unless they start losing like crazy. But we'll look at that when it happens.
I need the Seahawks to beat the 49ers.
Ooh.
Bro, we already played twice.
Oh, y'all, did you beat them either?
Nah,
See,
dog.
Damn.
I done lost I started out 3-0 and then lost my last 7 games. Dog.
And Grinch, what's crazy, bro? I promise. Me and you, we have good bouts. Like, you play, and I'm like, I know he's supposed to beat the 49ers at least once.
Low key though, the first few years we was back and forth. I even beat him in the playoffs and shit.
You won the division my first year in.
Yeah.
Boy, what's snapping?
Gotta turn the roster over, man.
It's the rebuild. It's the Seahawks rebuild. It happens to the best of us, dog. It really happens.
It happened to me this year. I'm rebuilding. I guess I'm just gonna have to go for it next year.
We need to move Lonzo. That ain't no problem. Huh?
But I mean, I'm not upset though. I mean, from what I started with, like the team that I inherited was really, really bad. So I feel good about where I'm at.
Yeah, they were trash when you picked them up, and you did build the fuck out of them. Like you got mad superstars and
yes,
X-Factors.
yes, yes.
So yeah. Jumping into the stats. Hold up. What can I don't have anything for this. Hold up. Fuck it. Let's just jump into it. Blake, I'm going to start with the winning and lose, the win-loss streaks. I don't know what the fuck to call this shit. Blake, explain to me what the fuck is going on, dog. My man, you started 3-0. Now we're looking at a 7-game losing streak. What happened? Explain.
Bro, I'm telling you, dog. We be tired, my guy. I ain't got no depth. Like, we always start games good as fuck, and then all of a sudden, like, 4th quarter, 3rd quarter, shit just be falling apart. Niggas just be yellow and orange all over the place. I'm just like, oh,
nigga don't even show up. You got a tight end at the wide receiver spot. Like, yo.
Oh, my goodness. And then, like, well, that killed me because Keenan Allen got hurt. And he been out, but he come back next week. So that'll get my wide receiver depth back, but that shit, man. And then I don't run the fucking ball no more. So,
Yeah, what do you expect? I can't do anything for you if that's what you're doing.
I'm okay with it, dog. We got like $50 million opening up next year. Plus Bobby Wagner's contract coming off the books.
True.
We're gonna be alright. We're gonna be alright.
You know
We're gonna relocate.
vibes?
We're gonna have a shitty schedule. It's gonna be a rebound year for us.
That's when the blessings come in.
I see.
Yeah, we got $54 million in cap penalties right now, my guy.
What?
Yes, 54 mil.
God damn.
And then, so if you take that and then add the 20 million from Bobby Wagner, we're gonna be balling next year, son.
I see you. I see you. All right. So that's the Seahawks troubles. The next one, the next streak, the Bowen undefeated streak has been brought to an end. Can you believe that shit? By a new user. We just went over it earlier in the episode, so we're not gonna go over it again. But you know, it's the end of the streak. Yo, I wrote Dolphin streak. The fuck is this, bro? He just got in here. Oh, yeah. Actually, yeah. He's been undefeated since he's been here.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah, he's 4-0. Undefeated since he's been here. Beat the best guy in the league. So shit.
R.I.P. Steph.
How? How did this happen?
How you gonna see the Super Bowl now?
Bro, you almost made me spill my drink, bro. What?
Hey, Steph.
Yo, what?
If we got Bowen AFC now, it's a wrap.
No, Bowen is banned from AFC.
Hey, Steph, let me ask you a side question real quick.
You seen the Dolphins?
What's up?
The Dolphins dude is Bowen AFC.
Oh,
Yeah.
I said I want to ask you a quick question before you move on.
What's up?
Which I asked you this before over text, but I want to hear you. Why do they be going so hard at you in the chat? Like, I done been in a lot of these, bro.
Wait, can I answer that?
I don't
Yo,
remember
Blake,
the
you
question.
answer it. I'm gonna answer after, bro. Go ahead.
Let me answer
Like,
this question for you.
I
my
mean,
guy.
they come for you like hard, like
Okay.
everybody got something against you.
This is why everybody go with Steph in the chat. Because Steph brings it on himself. Steph will come in the chat and like just create smoke. Like he just want it. You know what I'm saying? Like he will say the craziest shit just to like set niggas up to just come at him. Like he don't care. Like he just want to create that animosity. I think it drives him. I think it makes him play better.
That's a
when
fact.
you got
Blake.
people coming after him.
Man, this is a great moment, dog. I've rarely been understood this much by a person. So, bro, that's exactly what it is, bro. It's just, it really starts off at like this is how it starts off always. I'm always fucking around like I'm bored, so I'll start like trolling someone, and then the person will get mad, and then they'll start attacking me for real. So then now I get mad,
Right.
and then now
I ain't never seen so many B words, and I'm like, dang, what did you do to him?
bro, I'm telling you, bro, like it's just the dynamic of how I approach the chat, I would say. And you know, that's the thing that Blake mentioned. It's really all warranted. That's why you never see me be like, yo, why are these guys attacking me? Like, bro, I know I brought this on myself. Like, you know, other people don't get attacked like this. I know it's because I'll literally show up in a chat random like, yo, I'm the greatest.
I do sometimes.
You know?
Sometimes y'all gang ain't on me.
No,
You know?
but Steph, like they could be talking about something that has nothing to do with you. They could be like, hey, you know, you come to the game this weekend, and then next thing you know, somebody will put Steph in the bitch.
No, bro, it's so disrespectful. Man,
It's real though. Steph
And it's
created
comical
this.
though. It is really
created this
hilarious.
shit.
Some of the stuff they come up with to say about you.
Bro, that's why I gotta stay creative for with the comebacks, bro. Sometimes I just got nothing, bro. I could just put emojis.
And look, I don't understand none of y'all emotions. I don't be doing with none of that stuff, man.
Yeah, for real. Nah, bro. Like when I'm putting emojis, it's because I have nothing to say. Like sometimes you can't just clap back at everybody, bro. Oh man, that's funny. That's a good question you just asked me, bro. That's definitely making it on the pod. Moving on from the streaks and this tangent, we got the stats leaders. It's literally the same as last week. Giving a round of applause. Trubisky is still the pass leader, although McDaniel is right behind him, coming for that. Saquon is still the rushing leader, never gonna get touched. He's like, I don't know how many yards in front of Todd Gurley, I think. Anyway,
No.
not gonna get touched.
Todd Gurley a little bit later, but
Actually, yeah, you know. Oh, I forget who it is. Anyways, there's Kenny Legoat, still at the top of the receivers. So yeah, that's it for them. You know, shout out to these guys. Moving on from the stats, stats leaders to the rookies.
Brian Norman is second, by the way.
Oh, weird. I thought he was third. That's why I didn't want to fuck up and say that.
But that's
Shout out to Brian Norman.
we're gonna get into that discussion later. As well.
I have a feeling I know what you're about to get into. So yeah, let me wrap this up. The rookie performances. Boz's rookie corner still snapping. I don't know if he's leading the league, but 11 picks. Shout out to him. Yeah, he's leading the league. I don't know how he did that. Millen's running back, DeAndre Swift, is becoming a man of his own.
We're gonna discuss him later too.
He's the leading rookie running back. And then you got the usual QBs, the Broncos, Colts, and the Bengals. They're doing their thing. Yeah, that's it for the statistical deep dive. Anyways, that's the league top 5. It changed a little bit from last week. I know Bowen was number 1. I don't remember if Puffy was number 2. He is now. So Bowen, Puff, and J Money at number 3. The 3 people fighting for the number 1 spot in the NFC. And then after that,
Bowen was 1, J Money was 2, Puff was 3, Emmy was 4, and Boz was 5.
I'm a retard. Bowen, J Money, and Boz are the ones fighting for the NFC. And then Puffy and Banjo are in the AFC. So yeah. So run that again, Blake. The top 5.
Last week it was Bowen 1, J Money 2, Puffy 3, Emmy 4, and Boz 5.
So yeah, Emmy has been relegated from this top 5. I think we all know why. We've just been losing. And yeah, Constant Banjo 56. Boy climbed the charts and is now
Okay,
5.
I have a question.
What's up?
J Money was number 2 last week.
Yep.
Emmy went out, so I understand Boz and Puff moving up. Did J Money lose?
I don't know if he lost, but I know he's taking a sim now. So okay, he might fall.
So why did he move from 2 to 3?
He didn't move down. It's more like Puff moved up, smacking the fuck out of Emmy like that. Yo, that's respect. Okay. So he has to move up.
He won by 6 points.
A win is a win.
But you said smacking the fuck like it was the way he won made an impact on how the game went.
J Money won 41-9.
J Money won 41-9 against who?
Against who?
The Crusaders.
The Crusade. That don't even.
Oh yeah, that was Kendrick. Yeah, that's like.
Bro.
I
have to lower him for not.
Oh, he was on a bye last week too.
Okay.
So, J Money didn't really have a chance to do anything really. It's more like Puffy moved up than J Money moved down. So yeah, that's the Power 5. We'll call it the Power 5.
All right, I like that.
Yeah. So now we could go to your list, Blake. What you got for us this week?
Okay, so we are going to stay with the theme that I had going this week, or not this week, a couple weeks ago. We did the top quarterbacks, 25 and under. Now we're going to take a look at the running backs. I'll start by reading off the honorable mention guys. Nelson Harris from the Crusaders. Kenya Beckham from the Oilers. C.O. Embry from the Seahawks. Orlando McMillian who was the rookie of the year last year, I'm pretty sure, from the Raiders.
Yeah.
Xavier Justice from the Saints, and Emmanuel Ingram from the Steelers. So the top 5, these guys are in all like in the top like 10, 15 in rushing. So for number 5, we got Allen Montgomery from the Marshalls, who's come out of nowhere.
I haven't seen much of him. Can you tell us more about him in Carolina?
Well, Hines got hurt like week 1. So, I mean, he was
last year
60...
or this year?
No, this year. Week 1, Hines was hurt. And then this guy was a 62 overall. He was all I had. So that's who I used. And he done grew a lot. He like a 72 now, I think. And he got a star depth trait.
Yeah, he was on my team last year.
What?
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate it. But and I kind of put Hines on the back burner just because I'm like, it ain't nothing else I can do with him since he missed all of those games. He's already superstarred anyway. So I was like, I might as well try to. If I had a backup running back last year, I feel like I would have did better. So I wanted to build one up.
I see you.
Yep. Well, he only 22, 93 speed, 91 excel. Pretty nice.
Okay.
Number 4, we got Darren Beckham. I mean, he really should get a lot more love from Cloro, but he's still in the top 15 in rushing somehow.
Top 15.
I don't know why
who
he
is
still
Cloro's
uses
running back? I don't even know
Coleman.
who he uses as a starter ever.
He uses
Tevin Coleman.
So that's his
But
backup.
yeah, he's as good as he's
dog.
gonna get. Like I would be running Beckham to death if I was.
Yeah, he's 23. He nice too. 92 speed, 92 excel, and he a power back. 89 agility. Yeah, dog. Superstar
to this day.
I see you. That boy Cloro.
So number 3. Number 3. Your boy DeAndre Swift.
That's the GOAT though.
From the Beats, the rookie.
He nasty.
He's trying to make him into a Brian Norman.
No,
he out here.
He
eating.
will be.
He on the way. He's the same guy.
Yeah, but he got 1,100 yards, averaging 7 yards a carry. Millen got him out here working.
Yup.
Number 2, Robert Martin from the Snowhawks.
This guy's so low key.
Yeah.
So low key, dog. And he barely made the list because he's 25, but he a jukebox human joystick type back. I think he just got a dev. Yeah, he just went up to superstar dev. 92 speed out there.
How convenient is that?
Yeah, 83 overall. So he nice. He got over 1,100 yards. Except he averaging 9.7 yards a carry. And he's tied for the league lead. Or no, he's tied for second with 13 touchdowns with Beckham and Barkley.
Yeah, he been balling.
My boy snaps. It's the same thing like with Cloro. I don't know if he's using Marlon Mack or this guy, but somehow this guy's always like high up in the stats. So I don't know.
And for the number 1 top 5 running back under 25 and under, Mr. Brian Norman.
The best player in the league after McDaniel.
87 overall. The man's is a 97 speed with 92 excel and 96 agility.
Leave your defense
89
with
carry,
questions.
89 vision, 88 juke. It's just stupid.
I wonder what the Dolphins do.
He also over 1,100 yards, averaging 9.4 yards a carry, and he's tied for 3rd in the league in touchdown.
Damn.
But I will say about Mr. Norman, seems to have a little bit of a fumbling problem.
And that's actually true. I remember my first year with him, I was like, yo, this guy just fumbled for no reason. This guy just fumbled so that the other team wins, bro. I promise you.
That's because he super light in the ass. That's why.
He has the most fumbles by a running back
Jeez.
in the league.
You know? I don't know what it is about him. I remember he used to fumble at the worst times, bro. Just to lose the game.
I think I like the list. I think the 49ers running back should be higher, and DeAndre Swift should be higher.
I can agree with DeAndre Swift.
I think
He's
Robert Martin should be like 4th.
Mm.
And 3 and 4 just go up.
Robert Martin does benefit from having a blessed user.
Yeah.
I don't know if he would be blessed on another team.
You gotta explain to me why. Like, I mean, you can have the cards, but you gotta look at the stats too. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, I was
averaging almost 10 yards a carry.
No, exactly. But like, a shitty
that's
user wouldn't be going off with Martin as much.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
He's got 92 speed.
Because Martin,
it's a good list.
Martin he was on normal too.
Yeah,
he's been building him up 2 years.
He's not even playing Mac.
He's
just playing him.
He's been building him up, but he's star dev.
He's superstar dev, homie.
He just went up. That means because I'm looking on Daddy.
Yeah,
he broke out today in today's game.
Yeah, he got jukebox and human joystick now.
That's a different man.
Yeah.
Okay. A slightly new segment. Game predictions. I want to look at the game, a couple important games for the next 3 weeks. So week 12, we're going to see Oilers versus the Finns. That's going to be an important game. Who you guys got? It's Emmy versus the
Dolphins.
new guys. The new guy.
By a lot.
Dolphins.
Dolphins by a lot? You guys said Dolphins? Shit, no, I got Emmy on that. Emmy's been playing this year, and when he knows he has to win a game to like make playoffs and shit, he plays seriously. You guys are gonna see, dog. It's my boy Emmy.
But
to this day,
I'm not saying. I mean, he's not a bad user, but I mean, he a passer.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
I mean, my man's going 146 in the whole game, so good luck to him on that.
Yeah. I definitely take the Dolphins.
I'm gonna rock with Emmy, man.
Okay, I see you, dog. Me and Blake are rocking with Emmy. Next game, Mundo versus Bowen. The reason is because they haven't played yet this year. So, and I think they didn't even play last year. So, like, if Teddy can say something against Bowen, it'll change a lot of things.
It's been a lot of trash talk between these two.
Yeah, hey, that's true also. They've been talking so much shit and haven't played yet.
You know what? Teddy. I'm gonna go with Teddy. Teddy, don't let me down, bro. I'm gonna pick the upset.
That's a fact.
I'm gonna pick the upset. I'm gonna say Teddy gonna run the ball.
He has to. And
he got the secondary. He got the secondary to stay with them receivers. So.
I'm gonna take Bowen, and I'm not gonna say by a lot, but I'm gonna say by 10. I can see it being like 24. I can see it being 24 to 14.
Easy choice for me. That's Bowen.
My goodness. Who? I got Mundo. Shit, I want to see that shit happen. Who else got week 12? Ooh.
Bison's Jaguars,
exactly.
my guy.
That's where I was going. Bison's Jags. So NFC, we don't need your pick here, okay? Just relax.
Relax.
I wasn't gonna give it.
I'm gonna say NFC only because I know the Bisons do run the ball a whole lot, and I've only played NFC once, and I know his 5-2 he run is pretty rough. So I feel like he can neutralize that, but his offense is more high powered than the Bisons is. So I feel like, if he get a few touchdowns from the receivers, it could be something like, I'm gonna say 21-17 NFC.
Okay, NFC. Who you got, Blake?
Puffy, my guy, but I'm gonna pick NFC.
Nah, you guys don't.
I'm gonna pick NFC. No, okay, Puffy. NFC due for a win against Puffy, man. He due for one, and I just think with the addition of Odell, he could just give him that extra little.
That's true. He does have a lot of new weapons, so we'll see how Puffy handles that. But shit, I still got Puffy in fucking unstoppable Saquon. Just leaving in the defense looking for coins.
Oh, you guys surprised me. Surprising picks. I knew Steph was gonna pick that though.
That's my dog.
Can we go with a bonus pick? Beats versus Blues?
Hold on.
Steph gonna he gonna beat him almost 31-17.
I'm gonna go with the Blues.
You have to.
Everybody picking the Blues.
I'd love to
Like,
pick
there's
the
no
Beats,
way I
but
can
I'm
lose, bro.
going with the Blues.
I can't lose this game.
Okay,
You know
let
the
me
fucking
drop some
line?
knowledge on y'all real quick. If you were paying attention during the podcast, you would know that Millen has the best pass defense in the league. And Steph throws the ball. I'm picking Millen.
Oh, yo, that's a fire take, though.
Shut up, my nigga, shut up.
That's a fire take. Okay, I see you. Yo, that pass defense. Yo, I'm sending that pass defense down to like number 27, bro. Some shit like that, bro.
You gotta stream that.
Hey,
I don't watch
but
like
if
I
you
have
think
to,
about it,
I have to.
if you think about it, everybody Millen play like our whole division
Hey, I was gonna say that.
running the ball.
Exactly.
So I mean, he's not gonna have a lot of pass yards put up on him because he don't play no passers.
I'm not gonna lie. I ain't been running the ball. Millen
shit.
clearing me up, dog. I mean, granted, I ain't have one of my receivers, but dog, his secondary is nice.
But you
It
also
is
ain't
nice.
got Russell Wilson no more. And
Oh, that's true.
That's also true.
Niggas be underrating that. Shit. I have Giants and 49ers. We gotta make that pick.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, for week 12.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Who y'all got? Blake.
I'm riding with Cloro.
You got to.
Riding with Cloro. I think Tevin Coleman, he gonna run wild on it. And I think Cloro kind of mad he lost to you. So I have a feeling he's gonna take it out on BTG.
I'm gonna go with BTG on this one.
You got to.
as much as I don't want to say this, I think Coro's gonna beat him handily, actually. But I hope BTG wins. But I don't. He runs a lot of man coverage, and I mean BTG runs a lot of 2-man under, a whole lot 2-man under, and that's just not gonna work against the way he run the ball.
We'll see.
And BTG about due for the fall off. It's about that time.
You're saying it's about time. Shit, no, I think this is the game that cements him, BTG, as a solid player. I mean, a solid contender this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But tell him if he do, I'll cash up him 10 for real if he beat Coro.
$10 for the cash app, son.
That's week 12. Week 13, Oilers versus the Snowhawks. Imi versus Banjo. 13.
That's interesting. I'll go with Emmy.
So you think he's gonna lose to the Finns and then beat the Snowhawks? Okay.
Yeah, because you said he likes to pass the ball. I don't know. Every time I played Banjo, I passed the ball a lot, and it worked out well. So.
I'm rocking with Emeron. I think it's that time. He gonna make that push. You know, like you said, he started having to win games to get in the offs.
Shit, no, exactly.
That,
that's why that's also my pick, Imran.
I'm gonna go with Snowhawks, not because he's my brother, but because I mean he has the defense to deal with old boy's offense.
He has one of the best rosters. He can argue he has the best roster.
If you go position by position and compare his defense to his offense, I'll take his defense all day.
No, his team is
he has two great pass rushers. He got Edmonds. I mean, both his corners are X factors.
To this day,
I saw it myself.
So
he don't need great pass rushers. He got a great blitz. Remember, his dudes ain't got no moves.
No moves, and niggas just get mad sacks.
And then, I mean, he runs the ball, so the Oilers gonna have way more opportunities to make mistakes than he will. That's why I think he'll win.
Okay. So that was the picks for Oilers and Snowhawks. J Money versus Puff. That's gonna be a good one. Yo, now that I see fucking J Money's name, there's an option I forgot in there's like you can pick one of the teams is gonna win, but you can also pick they're both gonna duck like fucking scary ass niggas. So J Money versus Puff. That's my pick. Both of these guys are gonna pretend like they can't play each other, and this game is gonna be a sim.
That's hilarious.
Pure facts, bro.
I'm just gonna pick it as if the game were to be played. And I'm gonna pick Puff because it's just one of them games. Run ball versus pass ball. Run ball generally wins out.
I see you putting it on Madden. NFC, who you got? J Money versus Puffy Combs.
J Money. Absolutely.
Absolutely. You're saying J Money just has superior skills?
I'm saying, to me, from
He
playing
needs
both
Puff
of
to
them,
lose.
well, I do. I mean, that would help, but I'm just saying, from playing both of them, I just say J Money. Absolutely.
Well, I've never played Puff, and I really hate to pick against him twice, but J Money, he nice. I think J Money's gonna win just because. I mean, if he didn't have Mahomes, if he had any other quarterback, I probably would pick against him in this game. But I just don't see Bice's being able to put up the points because J Money's gonna score.
That's true. That's the thing with J Money. Every game you gotta outscore him.
Yeah. I mean, he know the whole escape artist, cheese, double, the outside guy, roll out.
It'll work every single game.
I mean, because it's professional players that can't stop that shit.
Exactly.
So, I mean, it's not easy to stop.
Yeah. Last game for week 13, Honey Badger versus Smoke Blackman 45. The Ravens versus the Blues.
I'm gonna take the Blues in this one. Seem to have the Ravens number. Even though he having a good year, but not this time.
I had to put a stop to that.
I'm gonna go with the Blues as well. I feel like the Ravens have been on a little slump, and you just got a better team.
That is factual, and that's why I beat him most of the time. My team is just way more stacked. He doesn't build his team though. That's his fault. He could just fucking make moves.
And he don't run Lamar enough either.
He don't use Lamar to his full potential.
That is true. No,
Lamar could be so dangerous.
He uses him as a pocket QB, really.
But he don't even scramble with him. It's like
exactly. All right, so that's y'all picks.
I didn't make my pick for that game.
Oh shit! Fuck. I was about to say that's unanimous. NFC, who you got?
It's unanimous.
To this day.
Alright, on to week 14. This is the last game we got for predictions. Niners versus
Hold on.
You got another game?
Can we just maybe put a little spotlight on this 49 and Falcon game? We ain't gotta pick it, but just make it of note. This Max versus Chloro matchup.
Is the Falcons good?
You trying to put some stress on the boy Chloro?
I mean, I'm just saying, if Max sit down and play Madden, it's pretty tough to beat, dog. Pretty tough to beat. We all know that.
I was saying, but Max is trying to get that pick though.
Oh, I see. I didn't know he was trying to get a pick. I didn't know all that.
Oh man, shit. Saying you might need to hit the cash app.
Hey, anybody that beat the 49ers can get $10.
You know how many Popeye's chicken sandwiches that is?
You know the fucking vibes.
Well, shit. Let's move on to this last game, week 14. Niners versus the Marshalls. So Carolina, you can sit this one out. Who you got, NFC?
I'm gonna go with Carolina.
Against chloroform.
Picked 2 games against him too. I'm gonna go with Carolina.
Episode.
He's gonna have to
beef. That's podcast beef. Hopefully, you guys don't end up on the same episode. I wouldn't.
It'll be fun.
All right, you got the Marshalls. Blake, who you got?
You really gonna make me pick this game?
Oh Oh shit! It's your fucking division. You got to. Somebody has to win this.
I haven't played Marshalls this year. I play him like twice in the next 4 weeks, I think.
I see.
So I don't know what his team or how he running this year. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Cloro, man, he just annoying me. I'm just gonna pick. He annoyed me because I hate the running game. So I'm just gonna pick the Marshalls.
That's 2 Marshalls pick. All right.
I would love to see Cloro miss the playoffs, I guess. Because I picked him to make the Super Bowl and he fucked up.
He fucked up. What up, bro?
Oh!
Shit. Mr. Chloroform. Is he gonna win this game? I honestly don't know. You guys are very well matched. So I will give it to Mr. Chloroform. But he better not let me down and make me look like a fool.
Can I say something about my game without saying something?
Of course.
I don't think we're gonna play.
Damn! I forgot that pick.
It's been 3 games straight now.
So I picked the duck option.
Doesn't match up well. Hopefully you guys get to play, and that's what it is. Who you guys got for the Super Bowl?
Okay, I'll start then. So I can't pick myself, right?
You cannot.
All right. Well, if I can't pick myself,
True.
I'm gonna go with Puff and J Money.
Oof. Puffy Combs and J Money. I see you.
Yeah.
Alright, Puff and J Money. It's a popular pick. See if they make it.
I'm gonna take a repeat of last year.
Ooh. What was it? Bowen.
Cowboys, Snowhawks.
Oh, Cowboys,
Bowen,
Snowhawks.
Snowhawk.
Oof. That could very much happen. Both of them are in very good form right now. Blake, who you got?
I think last week I had Bowen and Emmy.
I believe
that was
so.
last week.
Yeah, the super.
So I think I'm gonna stick with Bowen, even though he is not invincible anymore.
True.
And I'm gonna pick NFC.
Ooh.
I think the card's gonna fall right for him in the AFC to where he'll be good to go.
Shit, that could happen.
As long as he avoid like Puffy, he should be good.
Hey, Steph.
Yo.
I actually have a conditional thing. My pick. I forgot.
What is it?
If my man's Broncos starts playing and I can't pick myself, it will be J Money and Broncos.
Shit.
So if he starts playing, it's J Money Broncos. But if he doesn't, then J Money and Puff.
All right, I'll give you that. I'll allow you to slip that in. Shit. My pick last week it was Puffy versus BTG, the young goat, and this week is still the same thing, bro. BTG is still in the playoffs. That boy is still got a shot at this. And you know, on the NFC, on the AFC, I think Puff, my boy, a 9-1, just smacked Dimmy. I think if it's not me, it's gonna be him representing the AFC.
Right.
All right, those are the picks. Super Bowl picks.
You said Puff versus who?
BTG. Oh shit, I didn't say
Oh,
Steve.
Puff versus BTG
Yeah,
Giants.
The
All
Giants.
right, gotcha.
Yes, the Giants user.
It's a solid
The
pick.
super sleeper.
Bro, he's gonna make it, bro, and I'm gonna be fucking the greatest. All right. We'll wrap it up with a look at the top user of the year, the Snorlax 1143 award. This week, the people that made their way up the charts is Millen. He's been really snapping admin work, media work. Blake, as usual, you were already pretty high, but you moved up still. And Boz, that boy always comes through with the media. You're just asking. That boy produces, and he plays all his games, participates in I think the majority of the stuff. So he climbs up the charts. So remember, every week we go over the Snorlax Award contenders, and at the end of the season, every season somebody's gonna win it, and it'll be a Bless Award. So that's that. Thank you guys. This was episode 11. Blake, Carolina, and NFZ. And on that note, we off the air.
Thank you.